Someone needs to get their ass beat.
This one, it got torched, man. Roasted on the internet compared to rubbing alcohol, Sharpies, cat piss, and distilled defeat.
With chemicals mixed in.
And yet this is the fastest selling new whiskey brand in modern history.
This is actually pretty good.
And I strongly doubt you've ever taken it seriously, but it sold over 6 million bottles in just 2.5 years. That's one every 13 seconds.
Oh my gosh, wow.
So we're brown bagging it, pouring it blind, and letting some whiskey-loving Americans tell us what they really think right now.
What do you got?
I got some milled grain from the homebrew shop.
Ready for some brew some Kentucky Common.
What are you doing?
Stealing?
I'm working on some Patreon stuff. Of course I'd like to try.
Just remodeling. Front room's completely different because we combined the two bars.
Kilo.
You want a coffee?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll trade you.
Okay, on the nose, I'm picking up.
Not much.
This smells kind of nice.
Smell like?
Soft, man. It's not, doesn't seem harsh.
I mean, it's soft, low proof,
It smells a little sweet. Green apples.
a little cakey.
It's got that sweetness, that stone fruity.
Shortbready, maybe Irishy.
Kind of a weird Scotch, or kind of bad Irish.
And maybe maple.
Seems like an easy sipper.
It actually smells kind of good.
Cut grass, chemicals, young,
Used oak barrel.
Not much going on, at least to me.
and I don't love that.
I also just had chicken nuggets.
I'm on a cleanse. Don't do that to me.
This whiskey was mocked from the start. Critics called it boring. Bloggers said it was cash grab marketing in a bottle. But the numbers, they didn't care. In its first 2 years, it sold over 6 million bottles. That's more than most legacy brands ever see. And it didn't stop. If you stacked up every bottle they've sold, it'd be taller than the tallest building in the world, times 20. That'd be 1,800 kilometers tall, past the atmosphere, into orbit. In the US, it's now the #3 best-selling Irish whiskey by volume. But the question is, who keeps buying it? Because it's not winning awards, but it is winning repeat customers. Why?
Okay. It's kind of watery. Very light.
Real smooth, easy, sweet.
Honestly, pretty smooth.
Why is it so hot?
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of burn right there now, but I only feel it down in my stomach. Not like, I don't know, that was weird.
I'm not really getting much other than apple.
Mountain Dewy.
Kind of licoricey,
A little Old Spice.
kind of candy-like.
Yeah, caramel.
Caramel apple sucker.
After tasting it, it got a lot lighter on the nose.
Too watered down. Let me go in for twos.
Something a little bit more neutral.
It's not really doing much for me.
That one went down the wrong way.
What was that?
I don't know what it was. Oh my.
What happened
Dude,
there?
it's in my stomach now and it's kind of burning, but
It's getting a little bit more boring on the second taste.
There's actually not that much there.
But it's not overwhelming, very soft.
Hint of a baby vanilla, maybe.
A little vanilla.
Just a watered down whiskey taste.
The first sip was the most interesting.
Especially after chicken nuggets.
So what's in the bottle? It's a blended whiskey, mostly corn-based, with a smaller dose of single malt, made from 100% malted barley. It's triple distilled to make it extra smooth, or depending on who you ask, extra boring. Chill filtered, which takes out that cloudiness, but also it takes out some flavor. E150 caramel coloring, aged in ex-bourbon barrels, 40% ABV, that's the lowest legal proof. You'd still call it whiskey. Here's the important part. This whiskey was never designed to be complex. It was engineered to be inoffensive, which is ironic given the celebrity who launched it. Because look, if you want to win over the whiskey nerds, you chase complexity. But if you want to sell 1 million damn cases, you chase something else. This is something else.
Personal preference, 1 to 10,
I wasn't mad at it, so 3?
Like a 4.
6.
I would say a 5.
It's getting a little bit more boring on the second taste. I'd say a 6.
Could I make something out of this? Of course. But on its own, like sip neat, it's not very good.
I'm gonna give it a 6. But right now, it actually tastes horrible in my mouth. Almost drying my mouth out. I don't know, it's not good right now.
Okay, you want to change your score?
We'll keep it at 6 because you remember 5 is my lowest.
Keep in mind, whenever Joe is scoring, 5 is his lowest because he doesn't want to be mean.
Listen, I'm trying to give accurate scores, right? You're not cushioning no score. You're giving it a score of what the score is.
I just don't enjoy this very much.
This is actually pretty good.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, hey, Dad. I thought you were Nick. The legs are all wobbly.
You know who the sponsor of this episode is?
Who's the sponsor of this episode?
Saley.
Saley. They were very easy to install. It didn't take me very long at all, and it's very easy to figure out. Even a stupid 18-year-old can do it.
Saley is an eSIM card app. Now, if you're traveling, one of the trickiest things to navigate is making sure that you have access to your data, your information, which you need that more than ever. You get off the plane, get in line, try and get a little SIM card and try and get it in your phone and switch it out. It's an eSIM card app that you can download, and you just choose, I'll do it right now. You just tell it which country you're in, Japan, there we go. So for $3.99, I download the data plan and I'm connected. It's easy as that. I can top it off. Also, it's made by the people over at Nord, so you know it's secure, it's very simple, and it just works. I got to look smart and knowledgeable and capable very recently. My oldest just turned 18, was going to Japan with his buddies, and I pulled him aside. I was like, look, I have fatherly advice for you. This is the most important thing to remember whenever you are on the other side of the planet. You don't know anybody, this is unfamiliar territory. The most critical thing that you have to remember is that when you download Saley, make sure to go to saley.com/whiskeytribe because you're gonna get 15% off your plan. So here's what we know. A neat pour, forgettable, but here's the thing. This is bar whiskey, party whiskey, fight night whiskey, and on those terms, it's weirdly brilliant, and I feel very self-conscious saying that, but stay with me. How much do you think that costs?
I'm gonna guess that the price of this bottle, I'm gonna say it was like 35 bucks.
$18 a bottle.
$27.99.
40. $55.
$42.
So because I think it's disgusting, I think it's expensive. You're right, so 80 a bottle.
I picked up this bottle for $26.32.
Proper 12?
Proper 12!
Proper 12!
I have heard of that.
Proper 12. Oh, jeez.
Well,
I've seen it before. I've never tried it though.
So there's that light aspect.
Yeah, no, this is really good. Proper 12.
4 years, bourbon barrels. Hey, I got that.
I have wanted to try this, but I haven't felt like I had a place where I could do it in private.
Wrestler? A beatboxer. No. Isn't it a guy?
This is Conor McGregor's whiskey, of course.
Conor McGregor, huh?
Oh, this is Conor McGregor's.
I was just like, I was actually hoping it really tasted good.
It got boring after the first sip.
The low end of Irish whiskey is really good. Jameson, Tullamore Dew, this is about the same price as both of those, and it's not all that good. But it's not that bad.
You know, Conor McGregor, you should really want a whiskey that packs more of a punch. Think you can take these fists of fury? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, proper 12? Let's see if this helps. You feel the raw power?
It didn't hit my stomach yet. I'm gonna kill you guys. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Jab, jab, jab. Can you speed it up?
Context always. Let's look at where Proper 12 actually landed. It's the most mocked whiskey ever, and it hit the top 5 list. So number 1, you're looking at Jameson with 10.2 million cases. Number 2, Tullamore Dew with 1.6 million cases. Number 3 is Bushmills at 1.1 million cases. Number 4, Proper 12. 300,000 cases in the most recent annual report. Number 5, Patty, 185,000. Jameson's still the juggernaut, no surprise there, but Proper 12 leapfrogged dozens of long-established whiskey brands in just a few years.
This is a direct competitor to Jameson. I am coming to take over the whiskey business.
This whiskey shouldn't have worked. It's a celebrity whiskey. They always fizzle. This should have been a forgettable bottle collecting dust in a sports bar. And yet, it sold over 1 million bottles in 2.5 years. It became the #3 Irish whiskey in the US, and Conor McGregor, who built it, branded it, brawled with it in his hand, sold his stake in a deal reportedly worth $600 million.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Wow.
But my God.
Ha. Wait. All right.
I don't know anything that's worth 600. Can't even comprehend that.
Better paycheck than getting punched in the head.
Yeah. Why? Because Proper 12 didn't try to impress critics. It was never trying to be the best whiskey in the room. It was trying to be the most whiskey in the room. It aimed lower and wider.
And I wonder if it's good, because in some places I've read in the Business Insider it's terrible and
have a drink of it now and tell me what you think. There's always going to be begrudgers and people that are hating and this and that. It comes with the territory when you're at the top of the game.
McGregor didn't just slap his name on a bottle. He made the bottle part of his public persona. Weigh-ins, interviews, post-fight rants, every moment became an ad. At one press conference, he offered it to Khabib, knowing full well Khabib doesn't drink.
I'm probably gonna start drinking it out of a bottle. It's Shine the Bus's birthday. Happy birthday, Shine the Bus.
I don't drink.
Why don't you drink? Well, you have to taste it, mate. It is the finest.
I think it's gonna be a long night for him. He knows this.
Lord, shave me that.
He knows this.
That wasn't an accident. That was a spectacle. And while McGregor built the hype, Proximo Spirits built the pipeline.
It's actually blown I'm involved with a couple of people that are involved in the liquor business their entire life, and they've never seen anything like this.
Proximo? Proximo.
Yeah.
Who owns like Jose Cuervo, they bought it from like Diageo back in the day, and then Kraken Rum. As far as I know, they do not own a single brand either of us would care about. That's not the point. Yeah. They're a volume play.
And this wasn't a whiskey to ever win double gold in San Francisco. Instead of chasing awards, it chased attention. And fans followed. They weren't buying whiskey, they were buying McGregor's story. Audacity, his swagger, his identity, and that kind of connection, it sells more than barrel strength and non-filtration. So if this works so well, why didn't Hague Club work? That's Beckham's whiskey. It's another simple whiskey backed by a globally recognized athlete, a mountain of investment backing it. Beckham, he wore nice jackets and toasted on cliffs. Felt like a perfume ad wearing a whiskey label. Proper 12 felt like a fighter's whiskey.
Dana, is Proper Whiskey an official sponsor of UFC 229?
It is. It is. Yeah! You bet your bollocks it is. It's on their canvas. Like his blood will be on their canvas.
Listen, I'm 2 days away from the biggest fight of my life, so I'll only drink half the bottle.
The formula for a celebrity whiskey release is pretty simple. You got a big pipeline of spirit and a big marketing budget is a win. Big asterisk though, you have to nail 4 fundamentals. A story that's simple and tribal. Proper 12 had that. A spirit that's good enough. Proper 12 had that. Thick distribution. Proximo had that. And then stay in your damn lane. Ignore everyone else. That's what they did. They didn't care that whiskey lovers, whiskey nerds, whiskey enthusiasts hated it, that the reviews hated it, that the critics hated it. It was not made for this. It's not made for us. And the people they made it for bought the hell out of the thing.
This is for the Irish people. Here, when I count to 3, I want everyone in this building to scream at the top of their lungs, fuck the Jameson brothers. 1, 2, 3, fuck the Jameson brothers. Yes, coming for it all, mate.
And this whiskey got laughed at all the way to the bank. I'm not saying he's a good guy. He's not a role model.
More bad news for UFC legend Conor McGregor after he was found civilly liable of rape. Now his Proper 12 Irish whiskey is dropping him.
Oh, shit.
Look, I get it. A lot of whiskey lovers get annoyed by releases like this, like it's ruining whiskey. But that's assuming they're playing the same sport as you. It's a different game, different rules. You're in this for the whiskey. Releases like this are in it for the money.
This is a true beast I have in my possession here. It's gonna dominate the game.
Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. Proper number 12 Irish whiskey.
Look, I'm not telling you to drink it. If you watch this channel regularly, I don't think it'll impress you. But I do believe Conor McGregor genuinely likes this whiskey.
Trust me, it is the tastiest Irish whiskey there is on the planet. I fucking love it. And I don't give a bollocks what anyone says. I'm not even trying to sell it. Just have a sip of it.
And the final question is very simple. Is this whiskey going on your shelf?
Nah.
No. I could give this as a gift. I have a few real McGregor fans in my life.
I would buy it for 26.
Pretty cheap. I'd pay it, yeah. I mean, no.
Put some ice with this, dilute it a little bit, add some sugar. Probably not gonna buy it.
I would probably buy like Malibu or some like Crown Apple for myself, because I'm not a drinky gal. We've established this.
I mean, if I'm going to that territory, I'm going Teeling. The rum finish.
Proper 12 was never for whiskey nerds. It was for McGregor fans, for fight fans, for bar shelves and rowdy nights. For the kind of person who cares more about the fight than the finish. Every celebrity bottle since then has studied this one. Louder, faster, simpler. Proper 12 didn't just win. For better or for worse, it rewrote the playbook for celebrity whiskey. So have you had Proper 12? Did it surprise you? Was it better or worse than what you were expecting? Drop in the comments. Cheers.